Was good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building with another banger. And as y'all can see, man, by the looks of the title and the screen, today I got a very special banger in store for y'all, man. Today I'm bringing y'all the first ever 100 plus badge sharpshooting facilitator build, y'all. Now, I know I made this build 6'8", but the way that it comes down with the stats is really going to remind me of Kyrie Irving. Just remember, you can always make changes to these builds as y'all see them, so do not worry. Everything that goes into it, though, is made completely perfect, though. I went back and forth with each and every stat, trying to maintain the build name, but also with over 100 badges as well as contact dunks. So, man, if that seems like something that y'all want to go ahead and check out, be sure to stay tuned. And, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join the Rich Gang family, RGF, be sure to go ahead and turn on post notifications, but can you hit that like button as well? Let's get 50 likes on this banger. Be sure to share it with your family and friends, and now, let's go ahead and get into the making. So you want to go ahead and put this build under the small forward position, y'all. Now, when it comes down to the height, we're not going with 6'6" or even 6'7". We are actually going with 6'8", y'all. And then when it comes down to the weight, go with 185. And then as for the wingspan, we're going to be going with 7'1". Now, remember, if you feel like making any changes to this build, just be sure that y'all go ahead and do it now when it comes down to the height, weight, and wingspan. But if not, let's go ahead and get into the actual breakdown. So when it comes down to the close shot, I'm going to go with an 86. Driving layup, going to be an 82. And the driving dunk to get the contact dunks, like I said, has to be an 85. Now, with the standing dunk, this is actually going to be an 81. So really solid stat right there. But as you can see, we even get a pretty solid badge count, y'all. And then on top of all that, the badges that come with it are going to be super solid as well. Now, with the mid-range shot, we're going to go with an 87. Three-point shot, going to be an 83. And then when it comes down to the free throw, put this to a 60, and we're going to be able to get 28 badges right there and 27 for the finishing. Now, let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. When it comes down to the pass accuracy, I'm going to go with an 86. Ball handle must be an 81, and then the speed with ball is actually going to go up to a 75. And right here, the badges for the shooting are not bad as well. You get some really good Hall of Fame badges, especially if you know what you are doing with this build. You are definitely going to be a threat from 3. Then, when it comes down to the playmaking, we actually get some really solid badges here as well. A lot of different ones to spread the wealth if you wanted to go about it that way. But I'm telling y'all, as long as you feel comfortable with the setup that you're going to be running with, I promise you, everything is going to work out. But now, let's go ahead and get into the defense. When it comes down to that perimeter defense, I'm going to go with a 76. Now, the steal, going to be an 82. As for the block, we're going to put this to an 83. Then, with that offensive rebound, I'm going to go ahead and put this to a 74. And then when it comes down to the defensive rebound, I'm putting this to an 83. And right there, we get 24 badges for the defensive side of things. Now, really quick, let's just go ahead and get through these physicals. We're going to go with an 80 speed, acceleration, 78. Vertical must be a 70 in order to get the contact dunks that we want. And then the stamina is going to go all the way up to an 80. But if you want more stamina, all you're going to have to do is just one minor thing. So take a tick or two off the acceleration, throw whatever comes out of the acceleration into the stamina, and right there, everything is going to be set up perfectly. But if you're fine with this setup, as you can see, we also get a really good amount of defensive badges on this build. A lot of wealth is going to be able to be spread out. But as you can see, if you count it up, we're already getting over 100 badges on this build off rip. But then remember, we're also going to be getting the +4 that you will be getting from college, y'all. So again, much more than over 100 badges. You actually have some really good wealth out of this build. Let's go ahead and check out the takeovers really quick though. We are able to get the slashing, shot creating, sharpshooting, and then the play making, y'all. All of these are some really nice options to pick from. Again, if you want to go ahead and pick different from what I'm showing y'all, go ahead and do so based it off your own preference. But for me, I'm going to go with the ankle breaking shots just so we get a +10 to the shooting. Now, you can double up with the sharpshooting if you want to, but I actually want to get more out of the finishing. So for me, I am going with finishing moves. That is a takeover that I would pair up with ankle breaking shots. And as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, we have made the first ever sharpshooting facilitator build with over 100 badges, y'all. Again, if you made it this far, just go ahead and hit that like button. I would appreciate that out so much, y'all. It really helps me out. I mean it. I love y'all. Just know that I just see every one of y'all in the comment section going crazy, so do not worry about that. I most definitely recognize y'all. But now remember, we're running with teammates that are going to be having floor general as well as defensive leader, both on Hall of Fame. Then we're going to be buying boosts for all of these stats, which is a +8 in total. Considering we pick slashing and shot creating takeover, add in +10 to your finishing, but also a +10 to your shooting. So essentially, you're going to be getting a 99 standing dunk, a 99 driving dunk, a 99 driving layup, and a 99 close shot. Then you're going to be able to get a 99 mid-range shot, 99 3-point shot, and when it comes down to the free throw, that won't be 99, but it will be somewhere around the 80s. Then with boost in general, your ball handle is going to be close to the 90s. Speed with ball will be in the mid to high 80s. Then on the defensive side, perimeter defense will be in the 80s. Steal will be a 90. When it comes down to the block, that's going to be somewhere around the 91 area. And then with the defensive rebound, this will be in the 90s, and the offensive will be in the 80s, y'all. So honestly, when you add boost to this build, it completely changes how it's going to look, y'all. So just remember that y'all should consider what this build will be looking like once you add boost to it, but also which takeover boost that you will be adding to it as well. Now let's go ahead and get into these badges and get y'all out of here. So I'm gonna go with Fearless Finisher. Pretty much every single badge on the right side right here, all on the highest tier, from Fearless Finisher, Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, Rise Up, and Unstrippable. The last two I'm going with are going to be Acrobat, Fast Twitch, Lob City Finisher, as well as Slithery Finisher. Now if you feel like changing anything or adding certain extra badges, go ahead and do so, but just remember you're also getting a +4 from your rebirth or winning the college championship, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the shooting now though. I'm going to go ahead and start it off with Hot Zone Hunter on gold. From there, we got a good amount of badges that we're still going to be able to use. So it really just comes down to how you see yourself using this build. For me, I would say Blinders going to be an essential badge, as well as Corner Specialist. From here, it really comes down to how you see yourself using. But again, there are so many badges that you can add in because of the wealth that we are giving. So we're going to go ahead and put on Stop and Pop on Silver, Bronze, Volume Shooter, Silver, Deadeye, Catch and Shoot on Silver as well. We got 9 more remaining badges, so it really just comes down to how you see yourself using this build again. I'm going to go with ones that are really going to help out boost your shooting percentage. As you can see, I've already done that, but so far, I'm going to go ahead and also add in Sniper on Hall of Fame. You can go with Clutch Shooter on Silver or Bronze. It really comes down to how you see it, but we got 2 more remaining badges, so be sure that y'all pick careful with what you choose. I'm going to go with Set Shooter on Silver, and that is going to be the setup for the shooting. Let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. I'm going to start it off with Quick First Step on Silver, Hyperdrive, and then I'm going to also add in Triple Threat Juke on Gold. Now, we got 15 more remaining badges, so there are a lot of different things that we can still do with this build. Do not forget about Handles for Days on Silver. That is an essential badge. When it comes to Unpluckable, you could go with Bronze or Silver here as well. Now, we have 9 more remaining badges, so it really just comes down to your personal preference. I'm going to go with Tight Handles on Gold, Bronze, Bailout, as well as even Bullet Passer. I know I put on Ankle Breaker right here. That is just a small consideration if you want to go about it that way. But now, let's go ahead and get into the final stats of the build, which is going to be the defense. So, we're going to go ahead and add in Chase Down Artist on Gold, Silver, Rim Protector, Silver Clamps, Interceptor on Bronze, Gold Intimidator, Silver Rebound Chaser, and then we can go with one last Hall of Fame badge. You can go with Hustler, or you can also go with Pogo Stick, but if you want to spread the wealth, you can also go with Silver, Pickpocket, Bronze, Ball, Stripper, and this is the setup that I would be running with if it was my build. I'm going to go with 27 finishing. We also got 28 shooting, 25 playmaking, and then 24 defensive, y'all. I'm telling you, this is the best setup that you're going to be seeing, and honestly, the most badges on a sharpshooting facilitator build that you're going to be seeing all year. Again, I just gotta say thank God for giving me this opportunity to be able to share this with y'all, but also have you in my life. I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. I love y'all with all I got. And just know that I most definitely I'm going to continue to drop the daily bangers for y'all. So man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Anybody looking to join the Rich Gang family, RGF, go ahead and turn on post notifications, but do not forget to hit that like button, y'all. Can we go ahead and get 50 likes on this banger? Be sure to share it with your family and friends, man. And last but not least, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Thank God and Rich out.